Hello, friends. This is the Familiar Feline ASMR. Today we are going to be playing some Fallout 4. First, I am going to show you the various mods that I like to use when I play. So first we have the Unofficial Fallout 4 patch, which is something that everybody should use. And then we have the Snap and Build mod, which adds a lot of houses and things to add when you are building towns, and backpacks of the Commonwealth. So you can have a backpack, and you can also find backpacks in the world with this mod. And lockpicking and hacking. This one makes it so if you are a level 1 at lockpicking or hacking, you can attempt to hack and lockpick any level, except when you do level up those, then they get easier. And here is a new character creation for the wife. This one adds different special points and other things that you would have if you are actually in the army and things like she is. So it gives you a little bit of a, well, quite a big actually, boost when you start out playing. And salvage beacons, so you can leave things in any container with a salvage beacon, and people that you assign at your town will come and pick it up, so you don't have to really worry about being over encumbered in things. And here is dog meat, armor, canine harness, so you can also fit pouches and things on this, so that dog meat has a higher carry weight. And companion tracker, which is extremely useful when you can't find somebody. And everyone's best friend. This one allows you to have dog meat and a human companion. Lone Wanderer fast travel. This one gives you a motorcycle to rebuild, and you can fuel it up, and it can take you to different points around the map. Because I usually play on survival, and I really prefer for things to be as realistic as possible, so I like the motorcycle instead of just being able to teleport wherever you need. And settlement limits slashed, so there's no limits on how much you can build in your settlements. Modern Firearms, which is one of my favorite mods for Fallout 4. It adds a lot of really good weapons and redoes like the hit point system as far as the weapons and things are concerned. It is really adds to the immersiveness of the game and adds a lot of really cool weapons. And consumables overhaul. So this one, it doesn't really change it for the better or worse, but it makes it different and adds a little bit more recipes and things. And scrap that settlement. I hate when there's piles of leaves and things in my house. You do have to be careful with this mod because it can glitch you out pretty hard if you delete too much. And plenty of exploration. This one adds a lot of different places to go and explore. Crowded Commonwealth. I have not played with this one yet. I just downloaded it to check it out and maybe add something to the game because I have probably spent at least 500 hours playing Fallout 4, so adding a little bit to it would be kind of nice. And the Mad Kia Workshop, which adds a lot of furniture and decorative items for building in your towns. And The World is Dead, Extreme Hardcore Edition. This one takes away a lot of the things that you can find, and it also makes it so that containers don't refill, and it also changes the carry weight system to make it a little bit more realistic. It just makes the game extra difficult, which is what I really enjoy. And the loot drop rebalance. So this one also makes it so NPCs drop less stuff, so you don't have dogs running around and they don't carry guns and things on them anymore. Better graphics and weather, which is really great mod. Simple settlers, which makes the settlers a little bit easier to maintain and to help you with your towns. Creative clutter just adds a bunch of decorative items. And do-it-yourself, which is another one that adds furniture and decorative items. Visible galaxy, which just adds a nicer view of the nighttime sky. Settlement objects expansion pack, which just adds more things to build with. Stronger workshop defenses, so this one adds better turrets and things to defend your towns. Improved map with visible road, which is really nice when you're playing in the super hardcore world like I like to, because it's depending on where you are, can be safer or more dangerous to take the road, and it helps you find out where you're going a little bit faster. I also like that it adds to the immersion of the game. Green in the Commonwealth, which I added just to give my eyes something a little different to look at. Conquest, so you can build a settlement wherever you like. This one also has camping. clean and smooth settlements because I am very tired of cleaning up Sanctuary. It takes way too long. And I think that is it. I don't really pay attention to the load order, which I know is a big no-no, but if I have issues where it's freezing or glitching, then I go into my load order and try to fix it. So we are now going to be starting up a new game. I hope that the camera setup and audio setup are sufficient. I wanted to make it so that you could hear the game and hear me, but not hear the game too much. And I do not, I keep clicking the wrong button, sorry. I do not want to be him. We'll go pick her. And I'll probably change a couple things because I don't like this hair. Just change a couple things here. There, now she kind of looks like me. Alright, and confirm. And so now we are in the bathroom. These are just the opening scenes. There's Codsworth. You can see the house before it gets exploded. And we can go back here and see Sean. I wish that there was a way to skip this whole opening bit. It's cool the first couple times around, but gets old after you've seen it so many times. You can see the Instamash and the Blamco mac and cheese and the cigarettes, some tin cans. And now we are just waiting for this guy to come up and knock on the door, and then we'll answer a few questions. We'll be polite. So the gist of this is this guy wants us to sign up to be able to enter the vault that's just around the corner from our house based on our military credentials. So we'll do me. And so because I have the wife starting stats mod, I get to allocate some extra points. So we'll do 5 in each category. And maybe we'll add a couple to strength because I like to carry everything. And intelligence is a good one to get because you get more points. So we'll do, that should be pretty good. So now we are all signed up to go to the vault. Now Codsworth wants us to interact with the baby. And we'll spin the mobile. There we go. And we'll be sarcastic. Okay, let's go see what's going on. So now we will be running to the vault. It's conveniently located right by our house. There's the Vault Tech guy that just talked to us. Okay. Now we're gonna run up here and stand on this platform. Narrowly avoid being annihilated. And now we will be down in the vault. And now we are forced to walk extremely slowly in this part, even though I would just really like to run. Get our jumpsuit, and then we head this way down the hall. There's some sad people. And we'll go up here and wait for this guy. This suspicious looking decontamination pod. And now we will be flash frozen. This is another part that I wish I could skip. You can't skip through these cutscenes at all, and they are quite long. So, I did skip that cutscene. It is quite long. The gist is that some people came while we were frozen and stole my baby and killed the husband. So I'll just take his wedding ring. And there's nothing else to do in here. All these people are dead. And there's another room filled with dead people. And there really isn't much else to do in here. You can go on the computer and see that nothing is working currently. And we can come over here and pick up some different items we can use later for building. I tend to pick up almost everything when I'm playing because I like to make really big towns and things, and you need all the building equipment. So now we have a weapon. It's a security baton. Just grab everything in sight. There's a stim pack we can use to heal ourselves if we need. There's nothing really in here of interest except just talking about the things that happened inside the vault. That the all clear was never heard for everybody to leave and things. be coming up on some rad roaches. There's one. And we can harvest it. There's another security baton. Then we can pick up these things. These beer bottles will be really useful because we can fill them with water, and we are on survival, so we need to eat and drink and things like that. So we can play this game. I've never spent a lot of time playing these, so we're supposed to avoid all the, oops, I'm stuck on a ladder, no. There we go. Avoid being hit by everything. Oops, I did not avoid that. So we'll exit, and we'll take that hollow tape with us. And now we can fill our beer bottles with purified water. That's really nice for survival mode, and you can also get health if you drink clean water. There's some rad roaches in here as well. Oops. So now we are in the Overseer's office. We've got some stim packs, a pistol with some ammo, eyeglasses, which almost everything in the game can be broken down into its components, so that's really nice. I can't open that yet. When you're building and things, you can like turn a coffee cup into ceramic, and some bottle caps, which are the in-game currency. So here's a little sleeping area, and in here is the cryolator, which freezes whatever you shoot it at. I've never really played with that weapon very much. I think I got everything in here. And now we'll go to the computer. And so there's some different things that we could look at. The Overseer's log, the Overseer instructions, but we are just going to be opening the evacuation tunnel and getting out of here. Shooting some rad roaches. one thing that I do love about there's my mysterious stranger, which is part of the wife starter mod. So I already have a couple of the perks. And now we are finally out to the exit zone, so we can get to the main part of the game. I don't think there's very much over here to grab. We've got a skeleton on the floor and a jumpsuit and bottle caps and 10mm rounds. A rat roach. And now we're going to go here and pick up the Pip Boy right after we shake the skeleton out. I am pretty disappointed that the app to allow you to use your phone as a Pip Boy doesn't work very well. I found it to be really glitchy. But I always thought that would have been really cool to actually have the Pip Boy on my wrist. It would work a little bit, but then it would stop working and disconnect, and I would end up dead and things because I couldn't heal quick enough. So this is kind of our computer that we carry around. We have our health, status and effects, special effects, and perks. And our inventory, you can see the things that we have already picked up. Data, so our quests, workshops, which is our towns, and the stats of the things that we have done so far. Here is the map, which is just enormous. And then we have the radio, which I shut off before I started the game because I didn't want to have the music playing when I entered different spaces. I don't want to get any copyright issues. So now we are going to go around and exit the vault. And wait for the elevator, and that's going to take us back to the surface. You can see that this stuff is not quite as nice already as when we entered the vault. Very rusty and falling apart. I would be a little nervous to get on this elevator. here we are now, exiting the vault. And now we are going to go down and go home.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll set that to 0, which is the spawn rate of the backpack mod, right where it usually is. And if you've never played with green in the Commonwealth, you can see the additions that it adds: flowers and bushes and grass. It really changes the way the game looks. So we'll take that wrench and we'll go over here. And we'll look in here. Cram, desk fan, coffee pot, coffee cups, bottle cap. Just pick up everything so we can build. And we'll go back down the hill that we came up before. Here's some hub flowers. So from playing Skyrim, you will probably hear me call these death bells because they look like them. Isn't that a fan theory that Skyrim is just Fallout in the very distant future? And you can see the clean and smooth mod at work. We've only got 2 very rusty houses, and the rest is all cleaned up for us, which is very convenient. I am actually now going to go back over here, and we're going to build a bed so that we can save, because I'm playing on survival. I can only save when I sleep. We'll build a nice bed and we'll go to sleep and we'll save it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you can like, share, subscribe, and comment, that would be extremely helpful to me. I look forward to doing a few of these videos of Fallout 4, which is definitely my favorite video game of all time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really great day.